Hey, it's Alex from the Whiskey Geeks and the whiskeygeeks.com, and coming today from a special Northern Ontario cottage edition of the Neck Pour Sessions. Today we have this wonderful Kaiyō whiskey. Now, we did do another Kaiyō Neck Pour Sessions video of the Kaiyō Mizunara oak. This time, care of the Whiskey Dad, we have the Kaiyō Mizunara Oak Peated expression. So we're very much excited to try this. Tim and I obviously both big fans of anything peated. We also like things in the Mizunara oak cask. So excited to see what this has to offer. So we're going to go ahead and crack this open and go ahead and do a little neck pour. So like always, we are going to let this sit in the glass for a few minutes. There's that sound we all like. All right, so pour this into our trusty Whiskey Geeks Glencairn glass here, and then we're just going to pause for a moment, let this breathe. Oh, I'm already liking the smell of this. All right, so we will be right back. Welcome back. So we've let this Kaiyō Mizunara Oak Peated expression sit out and breathe in the wonderful Northern Ontario air, and we're going to go ahead and jump in. Now, to be completely honest, my nose has been in this glass for the past 10 minutes as we've been letting this air, and I've got to say it is really quite nice. So like the Kaiyō Mizunara Oak, it is aged 100% in Mizunara oak casks from the Japanese Mizunara oak tree. And for the final 3 months of the aging process, it actually spent its time out at sea in cargo containers as it tours around Japan. So it does bring in some of that salinity, that sea salt spray that's in the air, comes in, permeates through the very porous Mizunara oak casks, and brings some of that into the whiskey as well. So like with the regular Kaiyō Mizunara oak cask, you are going to be getting a lot of those like sweet sort of orange peel, jasmine spice, some of those cedar notes, like wet cedar, like Tim was talking about what he did in the previous video. And you do definitely pick those up in this one as well. Now, the peat is actually rather subdued. So this is the first time that Kaiyō has actually worked with peat and bringing it into their whiskey. It's not overpowering. This is not one of the stronger Islay peated whiskeys. It is more on the underside. I'm going to go ahead and take my first sip here. Yes, this is very nice. It's nice and smooth, has a nice mouth feel, really full, sits down onto the tongue. I'm just gonna look at the bottle here for a second. All right, so this is 46% ABV, so right in that middle range, not too strong. It's not up near the cask strength range. This is really quite nice. You do get some of the fresher sort of citrus fruit notes that are coming through here, along with the spiciness. It does have a nice bit of spice on the tongue. The finish is actually quite long, which is something that I really appreciate in my whiskeys when I try them. And like I said, the peat is really understated. You get it a bit on the nose. It's almost more of the like a sea salt peat, like you get with something like a Talisker actually. It's a little bit more like that than what you're gonna get with say like a Laphroaig, or even like a Caiyō. It's actually more along that, where it's a sweeter peat, maybe like a Highland Park, something like that. And that's a lot of that has to do with the aging process in the Mizunara oak cask. So you get a lot more of the sweet, a lot more of the vanillas that come through in that oak, just because it is so porous. It pulls a lot of that extra, those extra sugars out of the wood as it's aging in there. So all in all, this is really nice. Thanks to the Whiskey Dad for allowing us to have this bottle, do the neck pour sessions here up at our wonderful family cottage just outside of Sault Ste. Marie here in Ontario. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give this a nice solid, let's see, somewhere between the 83 and 85 range. So very nice sipper on a nice warm day like this. It's nice, it's light, it's fresh, it's not too heavy. It's not like the Glenfarclas that Tim did, where it's rich and full. This is a nice, lighter, nice summer sipper. So from all of us here at thewhiskeygeeks.com, thank you very much for tuning in. If you haven't, please hit that subscribe button down below and let us know if you've tried any Kaiyō whiskey. If you've tried the peated version, we'd love to hear your thoughts as well. If you're listening to this on the podcast, thank you very much for tuning in. If you haven't, go check out the YouTube, subscribe there, and we'd love to hear your thoughts. We are at the Whisky Geeks on Instagram. Whiskey does have an E like on the shirt. And if you want to email us, it's thewhiskeygeeks@gmail.com. So once again, from both Tim and I, thank you very much. And remember, Scotch and stories, they belong together. Cheers.